Before the video starts, I want to give out a disclaimer saying don't give out your passwords to anyone you don't trust or anyone saying that they will get your account from noob to pro. Please keep your passwords to yourselves and keep them safe so they don't take your account. But let's get right into the video here. My name is Zyrath and welcome to turning my subscribers account from noob to max in first C. Now this subscriber reached out to me and said they were stuck in the first C for quite a while, and later on in the video I am gonna figure out they have used every single code except for 2, meaning I had to buy them 2 times XP. But without further ado, we got the blizzard fruit from the Roblox Fruits gacha, so very lucky for us to pull that out. But we won't eat it just yet. But the magma fruit is a very good fruit, don't get me wrong, but to grind in the first sea, in my opinion, it is not worth it to have magma. Get ice, light, or something with an M1, or get blizzard because its flight ability is very good for grinding. Now the stats you see on the screen here, we are also going to change those later on in the video, but without further ado, let's get right into the grind. Now we started out with the prison since this seemed to be where they were stuck, so we just killed the bosses a couple of times. Please subscribe, this video was not cheap. And now we're gonna eat the blizzard fruit, and since we're eating the blizzard fruit, we're also gonna give this account 2 times mastery and 2 times money. So that we can truly turn this account from a noob to max in the first C. Let's grind this mastery up till we can get the tornado flight. In my opinion, it is one of the best moves for grinding, and we found a ghost fruit laying right here. Seems like the Roblox Fruit game is also telling us to help max out this account. Now we used the tornado flight ability for quite a while here to level her up quite a bit and to go further beyond. I am also gonna roll with my main account for some times, but if I already have the fruit, I might just give it out to the community. First we're gonna grab the cape here to get a lot more damage and some better stats on our fruit damage here, since we're definitely gonna need that. Let's keep up the grind now. So we killed Swan, the Chief Warden, and the Warden. We got very lucky here getting the pink coat. Now we killed them a couple of times here until we got a high enough level to go to Magma Island or Magma Village. Now they also have a group here, which doesn't really matter, but we're gonna get her bounty up to 1 million at least before this video ends. But keeping up this grind, we're gonna keep getting levels after levels. I was not too happy with the defense stats here. I have always said and always will say that putting melee and Roblox Fruits first is gonna have to be your priority if you want to do a lot of damage with your Roblox Fruit. Now of course, if you want to have a sword stat, do think about sword stat first, but that's not what we're focusing on in this video. Now we also got a new move, and it's called Whiteout. It is a pretty good move, though it does shoot them up into the sky, and like usual, every time I see someone I can kill in this game, I am gonna have to do it. And it seemed like he wanted to do it too, so killed him a couple of times. I don't know why I thought Swan was there, but let's keep going until we can go to the Magma Village. Now we're gonna keep going here for a while to also get a bunch of XP and levels. Now that we finally have the requirements here to get the Tomoe ring, we're definitely gonna do that. A 10% boost onto our block fruit damage is definitely what we need to have this account go to the second C. We're also gonna have to give it a refund stat point. Seem like they have used all the codes for the stat points as well. Since there's only 3, they must have used it for something else. I'm not here to blame. I'm only here to get this account to the second C. We're testing out the movesets here to see how much damage I can squeeze out of them. The whiteout move does 1453 damage, which is pretty insane. But we're gonna grind the melee soldiers here until we can kill the magma admiral. These are very easy to group up, especially when you have the tornado flight ability. One of the best moves in the game to grind, especially in the first C, I would say, but it definitely will also help her a lot out, or them for that matter, help them out in the second C, especially for grinding. There we go, we finally made it to the magma admiral, which we are also going to grind for quite a while until we can go to the underwater city. Now, I also figure out later that the underwater city is not really as worth it as it is going from boss to boss, but if you want to get a lot of mastery on your fruits, definitely go not only boss to boss, but go from NPC to NPC, even if they are just these fishmen that are not really worth it to grind in my opinion sometimes. But if you want to get a lot of mastery on your fruit, and for us we really have to do that to get Blizzard domain here, we're gonna have to kill the smaller NPCs as well and not just the bosses. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, I do want to say that I am gonna host a giveaway once we reach 100 subscribers. I'm also gonna post a short about it, but if you're watching this video, you're gonna be one of the first people to know about this. To participate, all you need to do is, of course, subscribe, like this video, and join the Roblox group that is in my description and also on my YouTube channel. It is going to be the link with the Roblox link. Do join the group if you want to participate to get 250 Robux. Now I'm going to give 250 Robux up to 2 people. So if you're one of the lucky winners, then congratulations. If you're not, then there will be a next time, that's for sure. I will host the next giveaway out of 500 subscribers, and I'm gonna ask you guys what fruit you want me to give away to one of you lucky subscribers. And it's my way of saying thank you to all you people joining this journey to help me reach my goal. Now, my goal for the end of the year is not the biggest goal, but it's to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I cannot do it without your guys' support, so please do hit the subscribe button. And only a percentage of you people watching this video have actually subscribed. But let's not talk about that now, and let's keep going with the grind. Now what we're going for here is that we want to kill the Whisper boss. And now that we finally reached level 500 and we can start going for the boss, we can get a bunch of XP and a bunch of money as well, which we're definitely going to have to use later on in this video, since we haven't even gotten instinct on this account yet. Now the Royal Squad, I know I accepted the quest, but I am not gonna do that quest since it is not worth it to do. Now here we're gonna do the instincts quest so that we can get both Shanks sword and we can get instinct. And we were lucky enough to find these two fruits here. I know they're only common fruits, but this account does not have them. So to stack up this account a bit more, we're gonna store these fruits. Seems like someone have already pressed some of the buttons, but let's keep getting the rest of them. You're gonna grab this torch and you're gonna make your way to the desert island. Now I found this gas guy here. I thought he would be friendly, but it seemed like he did not really care what I was, even though he followed me to the desert island. I thought I'd be able to make my way to the pirate starter island here so we can make our way to the ice village, but he had other plans. He didn't only try to kill us once, he tried to do it twice. Sometimes you cannot trust the higher level people. But when we finally got the cup here, we're gonna get some water in it from the ice village here. Then we're gonna give it to the sick man as per usual. Then we're gonna make our way to the pirate island. We're gonna talk to the rich man here, saying that we saved his dad. Or we gave him water, and we're gonna get the relic from the rich man. I am all over the place right now, but now let's kill Shanks here. Hopefully we can get a good fruit for spinning once again, and we were very lucky this time. Now, in my opinion, Light is probably a lot better than Blizzard, but Blizzard is just such a cool fruit to use, especially with the Blizzard domain that it has. It is such a cool move because it has such a big AoE and it does so much damage. We're gonna use that move so much later on in this video, but this is one of the codes they haven't used. I tested out a lot of other codes, but they didn't seem to work. Now we're level 550. We're gonna go for the Royal Soldiers here. They are, in my opinion, also pretty worth it to go for. But once you unlock the Thunder God quest, my best advice for you guys is to go for the Whisper, then the Thunder God, and then keep server hopping until you're high enough level to go to Fountain City. But we're gonna keep killing the bosses here until we get to level 625, and very soon we are 5 mastery away for getting the Blizzard domain. It is probably my favorite move in the whole Roblox fruits, of one of the fruits I've actually used because of the AoE being as big as it is. But now you're probably wondering, why am I in underwater city? Well, if you already know what's down here, then I'm making my way over to get water kung fu to have a matching theme to this account. We have the Blizzard fruit, then we have the soul cane, and Now we have underwater kung fu or water kung fu. It seemed like when I was in combat here, I could not seem to equip the fighting style here. I did not know that was a thing. It kept saying I had the fruit, but now that we finally have water kung fu, we have stacked this account up quite a bit. Now I rolled on the Zyrath account here and we got an ice fruit, which is also very good for grinding. But without further ado, we're gonna equip the last code that's possible here and then keep going for the bosses until we get to 625 and until we get the Blizzard domain. Now if you've never seen the Blizzard domain used, then just watch and see how overpowered it is. It is so cool. All these NPCs here and close to us are all getting slashed and hit all the time in this big domain, and it kills them, which I think is so cool that it has such a move. It is also my first time using the Blizzard fruit, so it's definitely one of my favorites now, that's for sure, since it's such a cool fruit. But maybe later on I'll get another favorite fruit. The pain fruit is also very cool, that I cannot take it away from. But the pain fruit is more of a boss and PvP fighting blocks fruit, but it's definitely still a very cool fruit. Now the Blizzard domain we're definitely going to use here, but we're going to position it a lot better to hit almost all of the galley pirates here. There are still some pirates we cannot reach. We're going to do it right here, and then we get 5 of the pirates. The only one that's not getting hit is sadly this guy. But that is completely fine by me, that he's the only one being left out. Now we're almost done with this video. We just need a couple more levels to get to level 700. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this far into the video. Again, I can really not thank you guys enough for all of the support that you guys have given me. Now, I've been wondering if I should start live streaming these videos where I go from noob to pro and on an account trying out a different fruit or something like that. I don't know if you guys would want to see that, but I'm definitely up for trying it out. But it all depends on if you guys are interested. Now, as you can see, I did have to give the account 15 minutes, 2 times XP, because this account ran out, and again, they've used every single code. But without thinking about that, let's keep getting it to 675 so we can start going for the cyborg. Now we're gonna get the cyborg for quite some times, but in my opinion the Galley Pirates quest, especially with this fruit, is a lot more worth it to do. Now we may not get lucky enough to get the glasses while doing the Galley Pirates, because it's not a drop chance you can get from the Galley Pirates, and it is the cyborg quest. But let's not think about that. The cool shades are definitely a very good, very good thing to have, but that's not something that was requested for me to get. So let's just keep going with the Galley Pirates until we can get to the second sea, which we just reached. But you're gonna see me going for the Galley Pirates once again, because I wanted to get 2,000 stat points into the block fruits before getting this account to the second sea. So now let's do the quest so we can get to the second sea. The first thing you'll have to do is talk to the military lieutenant, then make your way to the frozen village. In this cave here, you're gonna have to fight Aokiji, the Ice Admiral. Now here is the full fight of me beating him. It is definitely so cool to use this blizzard fruit and get a chance to actually also use it. It's a very good fruit, and it's definitely one of my favorites, especially after this video. Now after you beat the Ice Admiral, we're gonna go back and talk to the detective. Now after we talk to the detective, he's gonna tell us to go to the middle island. But let's roll the last fruit of this video and see if we can get something good. We did get the flame fruit. It would have been cool if we got a mythical fruit, but a flame fruit is definitely not bad either. Now, thank you so much for watching this video, and now let's review everything we've gotten on this account. All these fruits, 2 times XP, we're gonna leave it there. We got quite some cool drops here, the same as the backpack. We didn't get too many good things. We have the water kung fu for them, the blizzard fruit with the blizzard domain, such a cool move to have, especially going to second sea. We have the soul cane as well, a very cool sword to use later on in the game, and it kind of matches the blizzard fruit. These are the stats we're leaving them with, and we got them up to 1 million in bounty as well. Now, thank you for watching this video. Join the group if you want to join the giveaway, and again, let's get to second C on this account. Now, without further ado, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below what else you would like to see me do. Zyrath out.